We're in a car crash, and it was just an accident. Tonight, the Mid-South's #1 consumer investigator warns that crash might not be an accident at all.
In fact, Andy Wise reveals your accident may have been staged to commit insurance fraud. Andy's live with our investigation. Andy.
The cops call them counterfeit crashes, and the fake insurance claims involved with these crashes are up nearly 50% nationwide, and it's our premiums that really take the hit.
One person's fender bender could be a scam artist fraud. Staged auto accidents designed to score either free medical care or an insurance check.
People looking for an opportunity to make some money.
When I got out the car, I noticed on his car, his bumper was being held up by a rope.
Insurance agents confirmed Dana Sanders was a victim of a staged crash. She slammed right into the scam artist's car when out of nowhere, he slammed on the brakes.
I already had a whole lot of damage to it. I couldn't even tell what I had did because there was so much damage already there.
Sometimes the damage is done by a crash ring. In this undercover video from Tampa, Florida, everyone you see is part of the scam. Set up in advance, sedan parked sideways, SUV takes it out. The scammers play their roles, witnesses, victims, 911 calls, all to collect insurance checks and share the booty with the entire crash ring.
Crash rings often recruit immigrants, especially local and recent immigrants who are hard up for money, who need the income to raise family, and can get easily paid a few $100s in cash by acting as a setup passenger in a staged accident.
According to the National Insurance Crime Bureau, questionable claims from staged accidents jumped 46% nationwide since 2007. But in the Mid-South, staged accident claims are actually down, a 38% drop among the 3 states, and a 75% drop in Tennessee alone, thanks to aggressive law enforcement and savvy insurance company investigators.
But staged accidents and crash rings still happen here in the Mid-South. In fact, one of them is happening right now. This is a map of an active crash ring right here in Memphis. It came from a case investigator who let us have it on the condition that we would not reveal the suspects' names. The ringleader, right here in the center, has his subordinates park their cars at apartment complexes all over the city of Memphis. The investigator says the ringleader rents U-Hauls, then drives them to the apartments where members of the crash ring are waiting. He purposely smashes the U-Hauls into their cars, then files false claims against U-Haul's insurance policy. He collects the checks, then distributes the cash to members of the ring. And ultimately, we get stuck paying the bill in higher insurance premiums.
They are stealing from you. They are taking from your wallet, and it increases the premiums, and they're always going to increase their premiums as well as you're going to have increased goods and services because of the insurance fraud.
Back to victim Dana Sanders. She saved her premium when she alerted police to the damage that was already on the crash scammer's car. That enabled her insurance agent to deny the scammer's claim.
I thought some strange things were going on.
Now, these crash rings actually have nicknames for their methods of crashes, like their football plays or something. And with the help of stunt driver Max Maxwell from his driving school and his team, we're about to show you some smashed cars that demonstrate the 3 most common methods of counterfeit crashes, so you can spot them and know when you just might be a target.
Once, twice, 3 times a fraud. 3 methods crash rings use to stage fake accidents on innocent drivers, who, more often than not, are women or seniors.
Stage accidents often target women and seniors because they perceive that they're easily confused and very unreliable witnesses.
Number 1, the stoop and squat.
The scammer swiftly pulls his car directly in front of you. Suddenly, he slams on the brakes. No escape. Since you ran into him, you're at fault.
Number 2, the bull and cow.
Just like the stupid squat, except the guy in the car behind you is also in on the scam. The scammer in front slams on the brakes. You crash into him. The scammer behind crashes into you, and he fakes an injury. They file false claims against both your insurance and the insurance on the rear vehicle.
Number 3, the T-bone.
Come on. Go. No, go ahead.
Four-way stop. The scammer motions for you to go on ahead.
Go ahead, go.
You
Go,
move
go,
into
go.
the
Come on,
intersection,
come on.
then he guns it.
They can pull forward and hit you and then claim that you've run the stop sign.
Let them go on through if they're waving you out of a parking space or through an intersection. Let them go through.
That's right. Let them go on through, no matter how much they insist on you coming through the intersection. And that is the first trick we have in avoiding a counterfeit crash. I call it obnoxious courtesy. Let that driver go ahead of you at that four-way stop, no matter who got there first. I don't care if it drives them crazy or if they get all ticked off. Insist that they go through, even if it seems ridiculous. Also, don't tailgate. The experts say sophisticated crash rings will target drivers who are tailgating because they're more likely to rear end somebody. Back off about 2 car lengths. And keep a camera in your car or use your cell phone camera in case you are in an accident. Use them to take pictures or video of the damage, especially damage that already existed on the other car. And that can help keep a crash ring from filing a false claim on your insurance policy. For the Action News 5 investigators, I'm Andy Wise.